What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dren. As you can see, title of the video, yo bitch ain't really yo bitch. Right? And I'm gonna tell y'all how this relates to trading. First of all, these motherfuckers are emotional and bitches don't know what they want. So, thing is, you gotta be really on your toes for that shit. So, for instance, you're dating a girl. She tells you all this shit. Everything you wanted to hear. Shit you dream about. The shit you want. Shit you needed to hear from a bitch. Right? She tells you everything. Then what happens? Something happens. She checks out. Something. Could be anything. Anything could happen. Why? Because they're emotional. They move off emotions. Right? Like trading. Let's say, for instance, I'm in a long. Right? I'm going long. I love the position. I love the bitch. Right? I'm swing trading. 1-to-3 risk reward ratio. No red flags. We're in a demand zone. And yeah. And there's a 4-hour fair value gap above. Right? And we get a pump up to the 4-hour fair value gap. We just got out of the demand zone. We come to the fair value gap. We fill it. We're consolidating in it. It's getting weaker, right? Let's say, for instance, we start to like the bitch, but we start to see who she truly is, right? And boom, we're consolidating. We're like, okay, none could go wrong from here. I mean, we're still looking good. We got in the 4-hour demand zone, right? Even though it just dumped, because we got that bearish 4-hour fair value gap, because you got dumped by the last dude, right? Boom, we're consolidating. We're in a 4-hour fair value gap, and what do you know? It dumps to break even. Why? Because that bitch just dumped, and it's gonna dump again, even though we're in a 4-hour demand zone, even though everything looks good, right? Boom, consolidates, goes down, goes back into the demand zone, breaks through it, and boom, you're fucked, right? Say, for instance, for the bitch, you start liking her, everything's going good, and boom, some fucking happens. Some red flag comes out of nowhere. And you know what your emotional ass gonna do right when it goes below your stop loss? You're gonna keep dollar cost averaging down. You're gonna average down because you trust the bitch. Because you're like, yeah, this shit was looking good before, but now look, that shit ain't working. But you know what? I have faith in the bitch, right? And it's not working. So why am I averaging down? Why am I getting to a losing position that's not working? Right? You just gotta cut the loss. Cut the set a hard stop loss. If she do some crazy shit, get out. Right? This trading shit goes back into life, bro. Like, straight up. If it was looking good at first, right? Then it starts to consolidate, goes down, right? And the trade is not looking the way you hypothesized it, just like the bitch. It was looking good. And now look. Goes below the stop loss. She did a red flag. Now you gotta get out. Because she ain't worth shit. It ain't worth shit. You know, you might have exchanged a little feeling. You might have felt something. But you just gotta cut the loss and be like, alright, it's cool. I ain't gonna trip about this shit. You can't hold when it hits your stop loss. You can't average down. You can't keep going back to the bitch thinking something gonna change. Because that's how these motherfucking market makers get you. Right? You have a hypothesis, it's going good, then it comes down, and you end up being wrong. Because there was a red flag, but you didn't see it. Right? So, just like how you gotta analyze the chart, you gotta analyze the bitch. You gotta take in as much evidence as you can get before you really invest your energy into her. Right? So you just gotta be careful at the end of the day. But yeah, like I said, your girl ain't really your girl. Right? And I think I was just talking about things can always look good, but there could always be a turn in events. Things you didn't expect to happen. Right? And you just gotta cut it like that. You either gotta set break even, or you can let it run to your stop loss. And it could get worse. You never know. There could be misunderstandings when it goes through that break even and you let it hold to your stop loss and then it reverses. That could be misunderstandings. But it's really psychological. You gotta know what you're doing, right? Let's say I get in, boom. So it's looking good. It goes up, boom, boom, boom. My stop loss is right here above the swing low. Breaks above, right? It reverses. We think it reverses. Everything's looking good. Boom, comes down and breaks below. That's when we gotta cut our losses, right? It's like you can't have too much faith in the trade because you gotta let it play out, just like with these bitches, bro. So it's just it's definitely tough. It's emotional journey, but you know, you gotta value yourself before them. As good as it is, as good as it looks, you gotta protect that capital. You gotta protect your energy. Feel me? But yeah, it's definitely like it's gonna hurt, bro. Regardless, that's the only inevitable thing. Shit's gonna hurt, bro. Are you gonna hurt? Are you gonna stop the hurting now or let it get worse later on? Are you gonna set that hard stop loss whenever you see some fucking crazy shit, or are you just gonna let it run and possibly blow your account, possibly blow all your money, possibly blow everything you've worked for, just to have a hard reset and just be like, all right, I gotta get back into this shit. Now I gotta do this. Now I gotta do that again. Now I gotta do this. Right? It really ain't worth that risk. And it's like trading. Do I really have faith in this trade to blow? Do I want to blow my account believing in this trade? Right? So, just like with these bitches, you can't have too much faith in them. They gotta prove that to you. The trade's gotta look good to add more. Right? Let's say I get in SPY calls 590. Boom. 591. Maybe I add one more on another dip. Boom. It's looking good. Keep going. Right? If it starts going not my way, then I get out. I take my profits. Just like with the girl. I had a good time. Now I'm going to take what I came here for. I had a good time. Now I got to get out. Because I ain't going to let myself get too emotionally invested to the point where when it reverses, when it goes down, I'm gonna be already out, right? I won't be getting my feelings hurt. I won't be feeling ways that I shouldn't be, right? And it could go for girls too. Don't get you just got like anyone. It goes both ways, you know. It's just not for only for girls. It's not only for boys. It can work for girls too. But you know, I ain't gonna have too much experience in that. I'm like, you know, I can't tell. Well, like, I guess you could use my I don't know, honestly. But I mean, yeah. I mean, you gotta hold yourself accountable on how you invest your energy in people. If everything's looking good, add more. If it's not looking good, get out. Alright? So, it's basically just cutting losses short or adding on to winning positions. The girl looks good. She doing everything right. You like it. No red flags. Add on to the position. Once it starts not looking good, get out. You take your profits, get out. Right? It's looking good. Let's do another trade. It's looking good. Alright. Then, goes against my hypothesis. Goes below my stop loss. I get out. I might have liked the girl a little bit, but you know what? I knew there was some shit she was doing that I wasn't fucking with. Right? So, I mean, unless you just gonna play the bitch, paper trade that shit, full port, then I guess you can do that. But, or you can just emotionally be out of it and just completely, you know, have secret evil intentions. But you don't want to do that, bro. You're not gonna feel good about yourself after, bro. Because if you do it, then you'll be like, damn. You're not gonna like, you're not gonna have a good feeling about it, bro. Trust me. And it ain't gonna be worth it. Even if it's cracking, even if it's getting some slop, it's gonna feel good, but it ain't gonna be worth it, bro. If you're a good person. But yeah, bro. Just don't put full faith, full emotion, put everything into one trade, one bitch, and you know, you might save yourself some sanity, some money, some capital, and yeah, you might grow more, grow in the account, and that's it. But yeah, I just had to kind of speak my mind on this. If I should make more videos, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I was just giving out my thoughts and thought I had to make this video. Anyways, take care, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.